typical warm-up is usually 10 to 15 minutes of walking or jogging prior to a workout. This combined with dynamic stretching will help reduce the risk of injury by increasing the blood flow to the muscles, loosening up the muscle fibers, and increasing the body temperature. Think of dynamic stretching as a head-to-toe stretching routine. First, we'll start with arm circles. Rotate the arms around forward 5 to 10 times and then backwards. Next, move to arm claps. With straight arms, clap in front and back of the body. Side bends. Keep the legs shoulder-width apart, bending at the waist with one arm going overhead and the other going down, touching the knee or close to it. Ankle circles. Stand with the big toe of one foot on the ground and the other foot firmly planted. Keeping the big toe on the ground, move the ankle around in a circle and then go the other direction. Now let's move to leg swings. For balance, hold a wall or use a partner. Stand with one leg firmly planted but toes facing forward. Swing the other leg in front of the body. After 5 to 10 swings, change legs. Now turn to the side and swing the leg from front to back beside you. Switch legs. Next, we'll do hurdle steps. Still holding onto the wall or using a partner, stand with one leg firmly planted. The other leg will do a hurdle walkover motion. Pretend you're walking over a hurdle or stepping over a dog or a baby gate. Hamstrings and quads is next. This is a continuous motion for both sides of the upper leg. If you need to hold on to something for balance, stand near a wall or partner. Pull the knee up towards the chest without bending over. Keep the back straight. Now pull the heel back towards the glute. Rotate between each stretch a couple times. Hamstring toe walks is toes in and toes out. Walk forward, rotating, pointing the toes in and out, making a V shape. You touch the toes each time before you switch to V shape. Toes in equals toes together, heels out. Toes out equals heels together and toes out. Remember to touch the toes each time you switch to V shape. Moving down the legs to the calves. This is another walking stretch. With the toes pointed forward, walk forward while landing on the heel of the foot. Bend over and pull the toe toward you while keeping the heel on the ground. Switch feet with each step and pull the toe toward you. Next one is glutes. This can be standing or walking stretch. You may need to stand near a wall or partner for support with balance. Stand with one foot firmly planted on the ground. While bending the knee, turn the leg parallel with the ground. Pull the foot towards the hip. Now push the knee slightly down to get a stretch. The cool down is just as important as the warm-up. It's usually 10 to 15 minutes of walking or jogging followed by static stretching. Static stretching is holding the stretches for 10 to 15 seconds. The purpose of the cool down is to rid the body of the waste products produced during the workout. It's also to increase flexibility. This way you will not feel sore driving home after the workout.